Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Isaiah Pelc. How's it going, man?
It's going great. It's going great. How are you, Casey?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. So let's how's the year kind of been going? Last time we talked to you, you were in the middle of wrestling season. How did that go for how did the season go for you, you think?
So, let's see here. We would have talked prior to state. So at the state meet, I went four and two, and I think it was 4-2, and I ended up taking fifth in my weight class, which wasn't exactly what I had hoped for going into the tournament, but I realized at the end of the day, I left it all out there, and I did everything in my control that I had. I did everything I could, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, wrestling on Ford Field once is pretty crazy and pretty awesome, but to do it three times and wrestle at the state meet 4 years out of four, yeah, I think that's pretty astonishing, pretty incredible, and I'm blessed to have that experience.
What do you remember about just going in there and being a part of all that?
I mean, oh man, I had such a great time going to Ford Field. It's always so much fun. Just I think a lot of times people go to those they go to bigger tournaments or tournaments that are supposed to be they're supposed to have a lot of the hype and a lot of the things around them, and they forget to have fun. My team, my coach, he does a great job of ensuring that we're in the moment, we're absorbing everything that's going on around us, and I really got to have some great memories with my teammates there, and as we were all wrestling there and just sort of soaking it up. It was a lot of fun.
By the way, just so you know, that's not a backdrop behind him. He's actually literally outside right now, doing this. It's like you picked like the perfect background to do this.
Yeah.
Um, you are in you're playing baseball right now. How is that going?
Oh, the team's really coming together now. This past weekend we played Grand Ledge. We split with Grand Ledge, which is huge for us. I believe Grand Ledge they upset Northview, who is number one in the state, I believe. So that was a great split for us over the weekend, and
Yeah,
we're doing pretty well. We have a good balance of younger players and older players, so it's really good. It's really coming together.
yeah. What what position do you play in baseball?
I'm a second baseman. I don't start, but I really hold the team together. I'm kind of like the glue on the team. That's what coach likes to call me. I help make sure that all the younger guys are on the right track, and we're doing the right stuff. If we have a bad game or a bad inning, I'm always out there. I'm lifting people up, I'm cheering people on, and I'm making sure that our heads are in the right spot. You know, coach likes to say everybody has their role, everybody has their job, and that's sort of my job, is to make sure that everybody's doing the right stuff at the right time.
Yeah. So what's it been like to just be what are some of the teams that what are just best game that you've had or best game that the team has been a part of? Like what's the like best memory you guys have had?
So really, actually, this happened just a couple weeks ago. We were playing against Ionia, and one of our freshmen, he was up to bat. Actually, I'll rewind in that game a little bit. We had two outs, bottom of the inning. It's a home game, so we're up to bat, and we're down by one in extra innings. And we rallied to get three guys on base. And a freshman comes up to the plate with three guys on base, and he blasts a grand slam to win the game.
Yeah.
That was pretty special. I mean, you don't see grand slams very often. You don't see walkouts very often. Very rarely do you see 2-1. So that was pretty special and pretty cool. And that kid, he's really turned a corner on our team as well in his own development. So it was huge for our team at the time. Everybody sort of rallied around that, and we've been able to rattle off a couple games, and we've done well.
Yeah. So
Done
talk about like how like as the year kind of wraps up for you and all that, what's that going to be like? Because in a few weeks you're going to be done with high school.
Yeah, it's this balance between, taking in and being in the present moment and not looking too far ahead at the same time. It can be tough to not just look ahead and think about, oh, this is what's coming next, this is what's next. Because it's exciting. You're at a transition period. We're all at all of us seniors, we're at transition periods in our life where we're looking forward to that next step. But we also have right where we are right now too, and that's exciting as well. So it's definitely a balance between, excitement about the future and absorbing what I'm in right now, especially with, you have all the senior activities and prom and ceremonies and just endless stuff. It seems like that just trying to be in the present moment and enjoy these things while they happen.
Have you decided where you're going to go for next year?
Yes, I am going to attend the University of Notre Dame.
That's awesome. It's like not everybody gets to do go down to South Bend and all that. What do you want? Why Notre Dame?
It's just it. I visited down there back in October. I took a couple different campus visits, and I took a visit down there, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to apply, but it just felt different. There's something about it, being on campus, being around the people there, the students there. It was just like this. I don't even. There's no way to describe it, but there's just something different about that college down there in South Bend. There's something special going on, and I wanted to be part of that. I recognize that I can grow a lot as a person there, being surrounded by those types of people, and I also recognize the academics that they offer there as well. And it's an incredible opportunity that I was given when I applied and I got accepted. So. I mean, I'm excited thinking about it right now. I can't wait to go.
Yeah. So what are you gonna? So have you decided what you're gonna go into?
So I'm entering the business school, Mendoza College of Business. I expect my major to change a little bit, but right now I'm thinking management consulting and nonprofit management as my minor. We'll see how that changes over the years because it most likely will change, but I can see myself in both those positions where I'd like to run and manage a nonprofit organization or charity and or work and help businesses grow through management consulting, help businesses solve their problems.
Yeah, that's actually I know two people that do both of those things. So
No way. That's so awesome.
one happens to be my manager. So it's all fun world. Uh,
Oh, that's awesome.
what are you gonna miss about the high school experience? I'm like, do you have you kind of synced in? It's like this is it. I'm gonna do my own thing and start my own path.
Um, it's funny you mentioned that. I was thinking a little bit about that the other day. I mean, obviously we talked about wrestling and baseball is getting to that point where we're over halfway done with the season, and then I'm done with high school sports. I mean, high school sports, the experiences that I've gotten through high school sports that have been incredible. I've been in part of some incredible teams, some amazing experiences, and just I've learned so many things about myself and the thing and the world around me through sports. And I mean, nothing is ever going to take those memories away that I've had with my teammates and playing these sports that I love. Uh, but I also, I'll still have a chance to participate in these sports in the future though too. You obviously you can do rec sports as you get older and they have clubs and things like that you can take part in college. And I look forward to doing that as well. Participating in clubs and things like that. So I still have that to look forward to, but at the same time, high school is something special. I think a lot of people, especially nowadays, a lot of people take high school sports for granted, and I try not to do that because I know or I recognize that, it only lasts so long.
Yeah. All right. Well, Isaiah, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and congrats on a great athletic career. It's not over yet, but we will maybe let's catch up soon. Okay.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much for having me.